What's up, everyone? I am Brandon Lundberg, Senior Analyst with Football Scout 365, and today we have a special episode of After Further Review. We are going to take a closer look at North Carolina Tar Heel quarterback Drake Maye. Drake Maye is considered a top 2024 NFL draft prospect. He is the chief rival to Caleb Williams, who currently sits on the throne at the top of the 2024 NFL draft, according to the vast majority of early rankings that are out there, and for very good reason. But Drake Maye, he is no slouch, and he has a chance to challenge Caleb Williams at the top of the rankings. And if you examine his game, you can see a lot of reasons why he should be considered the top QB himself in the 2024 NFL draft class. In 2022, Drake Maye took over as the starting quarterback at North Carolina after Sam Howell departed for the NFL. Maye performed at a high level in 2022, throwing for 4,300 yards, 38 touchdowns, and only 7 interceptions. He added an additional 698 rush yards and 7 more touchdowns on the ground. Drake Maye was an underrated athlete coming out of high school as a 4-star recruit who was considered a pro-style passer, but he proved he is a dangerous dual-threat runner that can pressure a defense using his athleticism to escape pressure or be utilized as a design runner as needed. In 2022, he exhibited everything you want to see at the quarterback position in today's football at any level of the game, and his game does absolutely translate to the NFL. On top of all this, he possesses the prototypical size at 6'5", 220 pounds. He reminds me a lot of Justin Herbert because of his strong arm and his underrated mobility. So I mentioned that Drake Maye has the prototypical size, the big arm, and the mobility you want. So what are the key factors that we are going to look for when evaluating Drake Maye? And how do they apply to him from both an advanced data view and a film analysis view? The rankings and the grades for each position are actually compiled using different data points that roll into what we call key factors. And the 3 factors that carry the highest weighted value in the grading process for the quarterback position are decision-making, mobility, and arm talent. Decision-making and football IQ are essential at any level of the game when playing quarterback. Decision-making, though, is not just limited to making the correct read and understanding where to throw the football, but decision-making also applies to quarterbacks who use their mobility to escape pressure. So when evaluating the film, you are trying to ID if a player is taking off too early or too late. Does he show good pocket awareness? Does he feel pressure or show that he has the internal clock built into him that tells him to move away from danger? So based on the data and the film, Drake Maye excelled at buying time to keep plays alive. And among all quarterbacks with 100 plus pressure dropbacks, Maye extended plays out to 2.78 seconds on average. He led the nation in total scrambles. He ranked 6th nationally with 79 total first downs when pressured. The other key factor is a player's arm talent and overall accuracy. We are seeing more and more that dudes can throw it a mile or through a brick wall, but do they possess the arm discipline? Can they take the heat off of a throw and use touch? Can they layer a throw between a linebacker and a safety? Everyone's favorite term is a player's ability to use arm angles. Arm angles are whatever to me. I care more about the player's ability to change their throw pace from a fastball to medium speed based on throw distance while maintaining good accuracy. This factor is massive because many guys who enter the NFL need help adapting their throw pace. On film, Drake Maye displays the ability to change his throw pace from the pocket and while on the move. He is accurate at the intermediate level, and the data backs this up. He posted a 66% on-target throw rate at the intermediate level, and on deep throws of 20 plus yards or more, he ranked 9th nationally in on-target throw rate at 52%. The advanced data does indicate that Drake Maye's accuracy can be affected when you can apply pressure, and according to Pro Football Focus, his on-target throw rate drops 18 percentage points when a defense is able to apply pressure. But there is also some solid evidence when you watch his film that indicates he is also very good in key moments when it matters most, whether he's under pressure or not. And when the game is actually on the line, he has come up pretty big, and that's an excellent sign for a first-year starter. These are the 3 components that we are going to evaluate when examining Drake Maye's film. Again, we are looking at his decision-making, his mobility, and his situational arm talent and accuracy. Play number 1 here, we're going to get an example of Drake Maye, who is going to scramble to buy time with his legs. He's going to throw a touchdown pass here. It's a critical moment. It's a 4th and goal situation. So again, as I already mentioned, in the key moments, the critical situations, whether he's under pressure or not, or when he's on the move, his game, he really ups his game in these key moments, and he just finds a way to make it happen. So on this play, we're going to get a good example of his clutch ability. And here he is, he's escaping to his left. Now, this is something you're going to recognize throughout the film evaluation here, at least on a few of the clips that I have, is that he does a great job moving to his left and throwing accurately as a right-handed passer. So that's something to definitely keep an eye on moving forward, especially during the 2023 college football season. Is he able to maintain his ability to move to his left and still throw at a high level? So on this play here, it's a big time throw. Once again, another 4th and goal opportunity, the clutch ability. But on this one, you're going to see the touch and the accuracy, his ability to, this is what we consider a big time throw. It's 3rd down and 11. You're going to see Drake Maye's arm strength and his ability to thread this between 2 defenders accurately to a tight end here who's going to take this thing all the way after. So on this particular play, Drake Maye, once again, he's going to be moving to his left side as a right-handed passer. And on this throw, he's actually going to be able to set his feet, make a nice accurate throw. So he's able to square up, make an accurate throw to the crosser who's actually coming across the screen. And what you'll see, there's not a ton of pressure here, but it does appear that Drake Maye recognizes, hey, I'm going to let my crosser get across here. So I'm going to buy time as a runner. So I'm going to move to my left. I'm going to buy time. I'm going to let him get open. And then Drake Maye is going to put an accurate throw right on his receiver. And he's able to square up enough and make an accurate throw to where his receiver can make a catch on the run and pick up big yak. So this is exactly what you're looking for from the quarterback position. So as I mentioned earlier, Drake Maye, he just has a knack for making big plays in critical situations. None are more critical than this. You're down a touchdown to your arch rival. There's 7 or 8 seconds left in the game here. And Drake Maye, he's going to escape pressure. He's going to be moving to his left. Once again, as I pointed out earlier, something that he also has a knack for doing. He's very comfortable moving to his left as a right-handed thrower, and he's able to square up and make accurate throws. And none are bigger than this one right here. He's going to escape that guy right there, and he's going to make the accurate throw near the back of the end zone. Just a big-time play, critical situation. He's got the Michael Jordan gene or something going on. So we've already seen several examples of Drake Maye's accuracy on the move at the intermediate level, which is extremely important in the NFL. But on this particular play, we're going to get him moving to his left. He's actually going to slide to his left a little bit. He's going to stay square, and he's going to make an accurate deep throw, which are throws of 20 plus yards or more. He's going to throw the receiver open. And this is just a great play by Drake Maye. Just fires it in there, touchdown. This is actually one of my favorite throws from the film that I've watched of Drake Maye so far. And this is against Notre Dame. And again, he's moving away from pressure. He's moving to the left once again. This is a scramble drill, and this is an off-platform throw. So he's not really standing on his platform. Drake Maye and his receivers. And that's what you want to see. You want to see him build that kind of rapport with his 2023 group of receivers in college football. And then you want to see that translate to the NFL level. So this particular play, it's coming off play action. It's a deep post route by the receiver. The throw is perfectly timed. He stands in the pocket on this particular throw. He just steps right into it and boom, on the money, on the run, once again, allowing the player to make a play after the catch. So here is an example of his ability to run with the football, a great example of his underrated athleticism. This is a QB draw. It's a designed run. This particular play right here might be the best example of his athleticism here. So he's going to escape. He's going to make people miss. I mean, he made 2 or 3, 4 defenders miss a tackle on this particular play. So again, just an underrated athlete. And on this particular play, he's going to buy time. He's running to his right, and then he's going to scramble back the other way. You don't really want to see a guy do this, but he's obviously looking to make a throw until he realizes, hey, there's a lot of green grass in front of me, and I'm a good enough athlete to beat the defenders to the pylon here if necessary, and I'm going to score the touchdown with my legs. So on this particular run by Drake Maye, he's going to recognize man coverage, and he's just going to take off for a touchdown. It's a critical moment. It's a 3rd down situation against your arch rival. You're trailing 17-10. You're halfway through the 4th quarter, and once again, he's cold-blooded here. He sees the opportunity, and he seizes the opportunity. Drake Maye is going to enter the 2023 college football season as a potential top 3 pick in the 2024 NFL draft. And even though he lost some of his supporting cast from the 2022 season, and he also lost his offensive coordinator, Phil Longo, who moved on to be the offensive coordinator at Wisconsin, They were able to add some receiver help via the transfer portal, and they also grabbed a new offensive coordinator in Chip Lindsey, who was at UCF a year ago in the same role. So it could be a little rough early on in 2023 as the offense builds continuity, but Drake Maye is the glue, and even if the numbers decrease from 2022 to 2023, it will be important to keep an eye on his film and the advanced data, and look for things like, is he making better decisions? Is he more or less accurate when under pressure? Does he still deliver in key situations? These are a few of the things that I'm going to be looking for during the 2023 season from Drake Maye ahead of the 2024 NFL draft. But as of today, he looks the part and has a better than good opportunity to develop into an elite NFL player. That's going to do it for today's Drake Maye film review. Thank you for your support. We love all the feedback that we get from you guys, both good and bad, so keep that coming our way. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed to the channel. And as always, stay tuned for more NFL draft content.